So today we're going to look at how you can use the same controller for the DJI Mini 2 and the Mavic Air 2 to find out if it's worthwhile. Hey everyone, my name is Sean and welcome to Geeksvana. As explained, today we're going to be looking at how you can use the same controller with both your DJI Mini 2 and Mavic Air 2. This will help those looking to cut down on how much they're carrying around and having to swap your phone around from controller to controller depending on which of the two drones you want to fly. As well as showing you how to do this, we'll be timing it in real time to gauge whether it is worthwhile in terms of convenience versus space saving. Is it worth going through the switching process, or is it easier to simply carry both controllers with you? Let me know if you've tried this out already and how it worked out in the real world in the comments below. Also, let me know how much equipment you tend to take with you when flying. Do you keep it to a minimum? So first thing to mention here is to ensure both drones and the controller you want to use are fully updated. You'll probably already have done this before you go flying, but it's worthwhile mentioning it. Firstly, let's boot up the controller. For this, I'm using the one which came with the Mini 2, but you can use the Mavic Air 2 controller for both drones as well now. Once that is switched on and you have connected your phone or tablet to the app, go ahead and turn on your first drone. Here I'm choosing the Mini 2 as it's already paired with the controller, so everything as expected there. Now imagine I've flown the Mini 2 and either want to switch up to the Air 2 or have gone to a different location, etc. All you need to do is turn on the Mavic Air 2 and let it boot up as normal. Now, as I'm already in the Mini 2 camera view, I can go straight to the three dots at the top right of the screen. And this is where I'll start the timer and then go to the control section, swipe down and press on the repair link. Then press and hold the pair button on the Mavic Air 2 and the app will take care of the rest. The drone will beep a couple of times to let you know that it's entered pairing. So that took around 10 seconds. If you're booting up from fresh and repairing from the home screen, it takes a couple of seconds longer and you need to follow these steps. Turn on the controller and the drone you want to use. For this demonstration, of course, that should be the unpaired drone. Then click on Connect Aircraft and press on the camera view button on the top right of the app. This will then bring you back to the screen where you click on the three dots and go to Control and then swipe down to the bottom to pair the drone. If you know that you'll be flying the unpaired drone next, it will save you a few seconds to switch them before you come out of the camera view. So is that worth it? Well, you save on needing to pack an additional controller, which is useful in terms of space. I know a lot of flyers simply prefer to take exactly what they need with them and leave the rest of the bits and pieces at home. It also helps in terms of not needing to swap your phone or tablet around, so you can be ready to fly the next drone in just a few seconds. For me, I prefer this method and usually fly now with just one controller. Either way, I'm certainly enjoying flying both the Air 2 and Mini 2, and there's going to be a lot more content coming up on Geeksvana showing how I try to get the most from both of these drones. So if you're new here, please hit subscribe, and for those of you awesome people still watching this video, please hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. Okay, thanks for watching, see you in the next video.
What? Well, you're hanging around. I thought I'd hang around with you. What are we waiting for? Oh, that's it? Well, why are you still here then? It's like the blind leading the blind.